Oh, I had only one tail fin thing under here and it wasn't really holding the heading very well. So now I've got 3 and hopefully that solves it. It kind of seems like it's better. I'm not sure if it is. I've also turned the 3 small rudders that I had under here for pitch control into just like one big fin. So now it's one big fin on each side. I also spent heaps of time working on this pump. So this is just a general pump. It is also a fuel pump. I think I might need to put some kind of instructions up here, but it feels like there's a lot that it can do. So I don't know, I'll just briefly explain the idea behind this. And actually I think I need to like fill up some of the gap above there. But anyway, so we've got 2 pumps, or 2 main pumps. These will pump like an in and an out. Then we have 2 pumps at the back, and those are purge pumps. So the idea is that we have a red hose anchor, and we can connect the red into like a fuel tank, and then we can pump into Clifford. And then if we wanted to just use this pumping system to pump fuel from maybe like a tank that we have on the deck into some other ship that we want to resupply, we can flip this switch, bypass Clifford, and now we're pumping from the red to the blue. So we're going from here and out there. And then you're going, oh, well, actually, there's like a ship has come and it's going to supply something that Clifford's carrying. So can we pump from the blue into the red? If you wanted to, if you're already connected and you just wanted to reverse that system. The blue can't go into Clifford, so it's only like swapping between Clifford and the blue port from the red port. So the red's always the main port, and then this is just a direction pump. And then we've got turn the pumps on. I don't know why these aren't reporting anything, but we've got Clifford's fuel tank level and Clifford's battery level. And then here we have a purge system. So if you unlock this, Clifford can't be interacted with. There's a valve under here somewhere. And if you turn this key on, then Clifford gets locked out from the system, so you can't accidentally purge Clifford's fuel tank. The idea behind that is if you've been pumping fuel and then suddenly you want to change from, if you wanted to change from diesel to jet fuel, or you want to change from diesel to air, you can unlock this, hit your purge, and that sets off these 2 pumps at the back, which empty out all the pipes from basically the insides, right? So like there's probably still a bit of pipe where some stuff might be, like some residual stuff might be inside. But then if you wanted to, so you've got 2 different filters here, gas and liquid. So if you knew you had diesel in here that you wanted to get out, open that, and then that will let the diesel out. And then if you wanted to basically like pump air into the system, you can open this valve and that turns the red into just an air valve. So now you're just pulling in air. So now you could pump air into Clifford if you wanted to. If you wanted to like pressurize the fuel tank, that's going to be sucking air through here and then sending it into Clifford's fuel tank. But in the same case, if you wanted to fill up a tank, just a random tank you had on your deck with air, you can bypass that. You can suck in through this red, which is the same as this hose anchor here, and then it'll be air coming out the blue, and just fill up tanks with air. So it's quite a versatile system. You've got control over purges, you've got control over if you want to even let air into the system at all. So like, that's been building up air. If I turn that on, no air particles, but I don't know if that's a thing or not. But that's the idea, like you can really be in control of everything. I put a big 1 and a 2, so now when you're up here and you see R, I guess R you just have to assume means rotation. But when you see a 1, you can't even really see a 1. There's a 1 and a 2 on both sides though. So hopefully you look at the crane before you even get in here. I might need to like put a 1 on these little grey beams so that you can see it from here. But the idea is just to let you know that you are rotating the first segment and the second segment. Good thing about a 2 is that it's still a 2 when it's upside down. It's just accidental winning. This thing still needs connecting, and I think it's going to go where this rail is. So we're going to chop that out, and it can just like hang on the wall or something. We've got all this leftover microcontrollers are now hanging out up there. Well, we've got some controllers up here, but these are specific to what I want to be working on. I got rid of all the like blank spots where there would be instruments. So if they're just blank for now, stuff can be added later on, or if you want to take Clifford and modify them and put your own stuff in there, you've got space for that. Come up the stairs. We've now got a little yellow line. Little yellow line that directs you to the helipad. I spent most of today just like going through and finding all the lights that weren't connected and didn't do anything. Painting walls and floors and looking for little bits. There's still a couple little bits I know about that need painting. But generally, like, most of it is done. This room's still a bit of a mess because we've still got holes in the wall for all the microcontrollers to come in. There's a dot here that I need to paint. All of these, the bottom indicators weren't working on these, so now all of these work properly. I painted the floor in here. I've also got flashing lights on the crane gantry now. And a little instruction thing that tells you how to control that. I tried to sync Clifford before as well, just by leaving all the doors open, and this liquid meter here connected to this pump, it was pushing like 400 liters a second pumping out the seawater, and it even got to a point when there was like 6,000 liters of seawater in here and it was still quite buoyant, so I don't think it's going to be too easy to sync. Yeah, that's about it for like changes, I think. So what I need to get done today, I really want to get this medical bay done. It was kind of like, this was like one of the first things I started and then just kind of gave up on it. I had a look through some code to see if I could find how to turn this into an actual hospital zone. I could not see anything that indicated where the hospital zone is defined. So I have no idea how that works. So yeah, I'll get this all cleaned up and hopefully that doesn't take too long. And then the only other things I need to really do is going to be to make this keypad here, like make the ship drive towards wherever that marker is, get the radar and this big screen in the middle set up, which hopefully this is okay to do. So yeah, let's do the medical bay. So yeah, we'll chop out this wall. We'll just kind of start again. I think this medical bed is kind of good, so I think I'll try and keep that. But like, how much of this can be replaced? We'll just keep, I'll keep that middle one. Oh yeah, I forgot I did that. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of room down here. One of the big things that kind of bothered me about this space was that I didn't have any windows. And I think that's kind of why I sort of left it alone for so long. But yeah, I don't know if getting windows in here is really going to be that easy. It is on the same level, well it's higher than these windows, so it's way above the waterline. It's just in a weird position. I think if I close up like that and we just accept that as being wall, I want to try and find space for like 4 portholes, 2 on each side, which means probably coming forwards into these sections. Just gonna be 4x4s, and then maybe here it will be not so bad, not as bad. So it's still gonna be quite bad. Yeah, these ones are gonna be pretty bad. It's just because of the slope. I mean, that's not too bad, really. This one here will suck a bit, I think, because it's going to be just creating this long tube. What do you think? Should I do that? I think it's worth doing. It kind of makes the space a bit weirder, really. Forces me to use maybe some wedges I don't want to use. Let's fill up this closet that we've got here. It's just got to be defibs and first aid everywhere in this room. And we'll have a look at what I did with this. It's just windows, but I wonder if I need to have like a block on the top and bottom like those other ones. Seems weird to like push it into a little thing like that. I think it would be better to just wall that off completely and then, yeah, use a wedge, bring that wall out. Oh man, my camera keeps like sticking and diving for no reason. I think we'd be probably getting rid of the idea that there's like a containment area. I think for gameplay reasons it makes sense to not have that, unless there is going to be some kind of specific use for that in the future. It's probably better to just not do that at all. I don't want you to be able to grab anything through walls. What do I need in here? I don't want to just have all first aids. There's not really any other kind of like medical equipment you would need. It looks so dumb. Maybe they should make like a hose and it you can just spray people with like medical healing stuff. I'll just do that. That'll be fine. And then I think I just need some seats. So do you remember in that SAR boat, what I had done is like put just a bunch of these normal seats down, I think. Let me go check that. On the middle floor here. Ah, okay, I'd like double face them back. This is what I want. This is exactly what I want. I mean, it's not exactly what I want. It's a very good, close approximation of what I want. This is so fast. Why is this boat so fast? The reason I liked this one was because it felt more like mass seating and it felt more secure. It's got like armrests and there's like these big walls behind them. Whether or not I just have it facing forwards, if I put it sideways, there's enough space to like walk in, grab people. It does cover up my window a little bit, but what if I pushed it all the way back and then put bed up the front section? Can I just like move this all the way over? I mean, there's potential to just put that there, like in the middle, because then I can walk through both these spaces. Medical beds can be on the other side, and then I can put like a defib station or something here. Let's get rid of this bed. I kind of wanted that bed, but I can get it again. And I also need to like think about what I'm doing with this winch. I'll probably push it forwards into the cargo bay and just lose the tracks. But let's say these go here. And if I get rid of these blocks, close that up and flood that. Grab some yellow. Why are these blocks so hard to paint? Yeah, that's a lot better, a lot more my style, I reckon. I like it a lot more. This wall here feels a bit strange, like it's just kind of sudden and does nothing. If I bring it all the way across, don't really want to put a door in here because that's annoying, and I like that it's open. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that. So that's all the seating. So I think that's 520 seats. And this winch needs to come forward. I just didn't want that hole being part of the wall. Like, if I could have put it in the wall if I could hide that circle. What if I just put it like that? Wait, I don't think there's anything below this either. This is a... Just put it in the floor. Get rid of those. Yep, okay. Okay, back we go. So, in here, I think now the medical beds definitely have to go up front. I don't necessarily want them in a room. They are quite big though. And we had 3 in here. This is such an awkward space. Because, like, do I just go down to 2 medical beds? Like, if I bring them too far back, and you cut into the walkway. Or I can spin them around maybe. It'd be cool if I could put them on an angle. Maybe I could do 1 in the middle here, and then 2 on angles. That'd be really reliant on pivots, not screwing out though. It would be really cool if they were on an angle, but I can't see any way to do that reliably. I can XML them, and the bed will get wider if I do that, so it might look a bit strange. If I put them on a pivot, they're going to be at the mercy of electricity and not bonking anything. I could just do them like full on sideways. There's 1 bed. And then I can bring the next one to here. Do you think? I might be able to bring that 3rd one right up. And then I just like give up on that space behind there. And there you go, 3 beds. I don't think there's much point in putting like equipment behind those beds, because it'll be a real hassle to like reach over and grab stuff. It's probably best to just wall it off. And if I cut the bottom open, then we're saving on blocks. That's kind of my main focus at the moment, is to like get rid of as many unnecessary blocks as possible. So like here, none of this is needed. If I can cut down on file size, then that'd be good. And this would get physics flooded by the flutter that's down there. It does kind of hurt me that I have now like so much space with just nothing in it. I would have loved to build more rooms. That's something I suggested we work on and then like didn't do anything about it, is making a list of every kind of possible room type that we might want. So now I've got all my windows. We just need to like do something about these little nubby bits. And I think I can actually send the wall all the way up. So now it's got some kind of similar style to this piece here. Gives these people like a separation. Not really the best solution, but for gameplay it's probably quite good because they're all just here. Like you can just go bop, bop, bop. That was something I kind of noticed when we were testing multiplayer and like trying to rescue people. Having to open one door to get in here and then another door to get into the isolation unit with all the beds in it. That was kind of annoying, kind of very annoying. I need like an interior paint. I've just been using that carpet paint. Do I just do that? There's like a theme, right? It's like a dark gray line around the edge plus a lighter gray in the middle, and that's for all the exterior sections. And then I feel like all the interior sections will be either a carpet or this wooden texture. Let's make the rescue area, we'll make this carpet, I think, with a like a wooden bit here. I'm looking for the lighter one. See, there's like 3 colors. This is the light one. That's the lightest. This is the next darkest, and then this is the darkest. So that's 66R, 71R, and 76R. I feel like I've overused this carpet idea. You know when you like, you just think something's good, so you only do that? That's what it feels like. It feels like I've given these textures, all these colors, these ideas, a really high status and not considered anything else. Just gone, this is the way it is always done. And we've got some planks, got some carpet, got some seats. This is the lighter blue. We'll just go and drop some of those, you know, where maybe someone bled too much on the carpet. Someone threw up or something, had to replace the carpet. Maybe there's just like a real nasty stain in the corner. Okay, that'll do for down here. Actually, I'll leave that blob there because I need it for the next floor above as well, which I should do. I should do the wooden paint section before I put any lights in, because what's going to happen up here from here is going to be wood, and then from here is going to be wood. I might do all of this deck wood, and then I can do the landings on every floor wood as well. So it's like carpet, this green one for some reason, and then wood and carpet. The only real thing I need from these wooden areas is this piece. This piece has a little grey line on it, which is, I don't know if you actually do this on carpet that much, but between like, yeah, I've never seen this actually on like wood, but between carpet and tiles, this is common. It's like there's a little metal strip that just separates where that wooden plank comes up to. Done. Complete. Wait. Complete. Now I can get that light color. Where am I? Patch this up a bit. Boop, 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 boop. Might be too much. So there are lights in here. There's no light switches though. This light switch, I think, it's not connected to anything, so that is an internal light switch for here. Carpet? Is there going to be carpet anywhere else? I don't think so. So now I can get rid of these three colors. This room in here will be becoming planks all the way through. Please don't be a light. No! At least planks are a bit easier to do. Is that one the same as that one? Oh, okay. So yeah, this will all be planks. These rails in here I've just noticed need to become grey. And then I need a dark grey below them as well to highlight the exterior, like walkway. All these seats can go, these are rubbish. I think this corner looks acceptable, sort of. And then we just have this big space that, I don't know, I could put something else in there. So I think I'm doing like planks of 15 long. And I'm kind of like, it's going to look real rainbowy because it's going to be a gradient, like just sections of a gradient. So at some point I'm going to have to stop doing it. I think I've screwed it up. If I've screwed it up, it's actually a good thing, because all I need is for the color variation to be like different. Right, I need to be able to like always put in a color that's not right next to itself. Oh, I've botched it. I've botched it. This is what it'll look like. Maybe it's okay. No, maybe it's not okay. That's pretty good. Okay, medical bay is done. All the floor painting is done. I might just leave this floor empty. Let's have a look. So we've got lights somewhere. Boop. Those ones up there don't turn on until you turn electronics on. And I've had to move those like 3 times today. I've just noticed I need to paint the side of that thing. And maybe the internals on the back. And all the rails up here need painting as well. And this needs painting. Oh, this looks so much better. It's so different now. What a change. Like, that's crazy. It went from being like a very awkward space. Just adding the floor actually just transformed it completely. I wouldn't even mind just leaving this as an empty floor now. Just actually looks really nice. Let me turn the electronics off because there's a jet turbine on the roof. Then we go down, we've got another wooden floor. This one could do with some breaks in the planks. Carpet, wooden floor with some lights and some texture on the walls. I think they'll all look pretty good. In here, this, oh yeah, I painted that grey. That's grey. It's very dark. Medical bay. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad. And the windows are nice. I really like the windows. It makes it feel a lot more like if you're injured, you've been rescued, you don't want to be trapped in a box. You want to be able to see the outside. It's just like a human nature thing. So let's get some lights, I suppose. Wouldn't it be good if we could just change all the default colors that you're given? I'm not meaning replace them. I mean, like, maybe there just needs to be a tab or something so you can completely change which ones you have quick access to, so you don't have to keep opening up the custom menu. Here's my suggestion. The custom colors menu should like double or triple in size, so you can just have way more saved colors. And then there should be tabs up here or something, like a little button that says swap out this for another empty custom colors quick access. So you can bring all your custom colors that you frequently use into this. For instance, I'm not using white, it's pure white. I'm using a very off-white or a slightly off-white color. So it would be good if I could just click slightly off-white and not have to color replace white all the time. And then the gray, I don't know why they have those specific grays. And same with this darker one here. They're not even like, they're just slightly different. That's what I'm doing now, right? I'm just changing a slightly different gray to the same gray that they use for all their components. It's just weird. It's just weird how they've done that. Okay, what was I doing? Lights. Lights. Oh, yes. This feels good. It feels good. That's what's important to me. Feeling. If it feels. I don't really care if it looks good, because if it feels good, then you know you've done it right. Maybe I need a light over here. It looks a bit dark. Oh, I've got no tap. That's very good. Very good. I'm actually really happy about this floor as well, which has no light switch. This light switch is upstairs. I might have to put it here and maybe above or with the fire alarm. With the fire alarm is not a good idea, so I probably shouldn't do that. Well, it looks like I'll probably get this released Sunday evening. I'm really happy how the medical bay has turned out. I guess leaving it and coming back to it later was a good option or good decision. Same kind of deal with the other 2 floors as well. The galley, I think, came out quite nice. All it was just like texturing the floor, putting the lights in. Feel a lot better about that. And then same with this, just removing all the unnecessary seats that were up here and making the floor look really nice, which now you can't even see. I think that makes it feel a lot nicer. So all that's really left on my to-do list is this middle touchscreen and putting the radar and trying to get this keypad to steer you in a direction. I'm not too worried if I don't get the radar and the keypad thing finished. The map I should be able to figure out, and then we just need some kind of basic texturing on all the white bits and maybe some like dirt and grime. Not much left to do, and I feel like I've learned so much. This is my first big ship and it's coming out pretty well, and there's definitely a lot of things that I'm going to do differently next time. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.